Hi, I'm Spat from Spat Cave Studios, and on today's lesson for Cosplay How-To, Cosplay 101, I'm going to teach you how to get nailed. This would be the part where there'd be like music and a little Spat Cave logo and all these things and graphics, but I don't know how to do that, so. Anyway, here we are. So, a couple of years ago, I worked on a movie called Bad Kids Go to Hell, which I know you all own on DVD and you watch it regularly because it's the greatest movie ever. But in the film, there's a scene where one of the characters, Tariq, spoiler alert, gets shot in the face with a nail gun. Tariq was played by Mark Donato of Degrassi High fame. As you can see here, he is apparently allergic to shirts. So, in the film, he gets shot in the face with a nail gun, and it was my job to do the makeup and make the effect look real. And of course, in the 2 days of pre-production that I had and the $8 of budget that they gave me, I had to come up with a way to actually make this look real and authentic without actually using a hammer and nail on the actor, because apparently that's frowned upon in this business. There's so many actors. There's always more actors. There are plenty of ways to actually do a nail in the head effect. It's not uncommon. It's been done for many, many characters over the years. Hellraiser had Pinhead. There are so many other movies that have done it, but usually they're done with a foam latex appliance and a nail, a double-ended nail or a cast resin nail that's got a mounting surface behind it to make it stick out onto the person's face. But that's great if you know in advance exactly how you want that nail to go and where you want it to be. But for Bad Kids, I didn't know. I had never met Mark before. In fact, I don't think he was even cast at the time that I was prepping the effects. And I didn't know where the director was going to want these nails on his face. So I needed something that would be quick to make, quick to apply, can be applied anywhere, and also could be quick to remove because we always have more scenes to shoot the rest of the day. So I searched around for a while and finally came up with this technique of using styrene tubes along with sheets of styrene as the circles, as you can see. So very simple technique. Styrene tubes are cut down into shape. Discs are cut out of the sheet styrene to make little caps. You can use a punch and die. I just cut these out by hand. And then I painted them silver. I think in the film I actually weathered them a little bit more with some, little black dry wash to just give it a sense that they were old and rusty pieces. It took about 5 minutes to make each of these with a little bit of drying time. As you can see, I have a few extras here that I made just in case. So when it came time for the actual application, the next part is, of course, attaching it to someone's face. Now, you can use latex, which, of course, some people are allergic to. It takes some time to dry, and it's a little bit more complicated. You could use other kinds of glues. What I chose was actually something very simple, which is super glue. But not regular super glue, because regular super glue is too thin. The watery super glue will get into the pores and become a nightmare to get out of skin, as we've all experienced ever when using super glue. So I use super glue gel. Super glue gel is fantastic in that it ends up sticking to the surface of the skin, not digging itself into the pores, which makes the removal incredibly simple. To actually apply it, I like to do a little simple thing. I use my little Ben Nye color wheel to make a little bruising sense on the skin, to give it a little sense that the skin has been irritated by something penetrating it. A little purpley and then a little bluey, just for a sense that there's something distressing the skin. Next up, nail, little super glue. And now for the hard part, centering it in here in a mirror. Okay, hold it for a second, and then I use a little blood with a little dropper. Make it easy. Oops, as I drip it all over everything but there, and there we go. That's basically it. Very simple effect, really great trick. Can be used for many other things besides just nails. You could make antenna, little horns, anything small and simple that can, be supported on its own weight with the super glue will work fantastic. Removal is literally just as simple as popping it right off, and then a little bit of cleanup to get the blood and the makeup off your skin, and you're all done. Well, that's it for today. I'm Spat from Spat Cave Studios. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Remember to please subscribe, comment below if there's something that you'd like to see a tutorial on. Take a look at other videos that we do, and hopefully we'll see you guys soon, and let's make some weird things.